Good evening, and welcome to Sweet Blessings, the Anna L. Brother Show and Podcast, where we inspire, encourage, and empower you to live a healthier lifestyle. I'm coming to you this evening. I'm a little hoarse. I'm suffering from sinus, of all things, but I am here. I'm Anna. I am a retired school teacher. I'm an author. I am an entrepreneur. I am a certified cake instructor and the proud owner of Sweet Listine's Desserts for All Occasions. I'm also the proud owner of the Jazzy Jewels collection, where we put a little jazz in your step with our Jazzy Jewels. Um, I do some other things as well. I promote health and wellness, and basically that is why this broadcast came about. I became aware that I was lacking in knowledge in certain areas, especially when my mother was sick. And so I felt like if I was lacking, others was lacking. And if I could just help one person, that's what it's all about. Because someone reached out and helped me as well. So this podcast helps you, um, it provides knowledge and awareness, um, speakers, and workshops to better your life, to make your life whole as an individual, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, um, psychologically, socially. All of those things. You want the whole thing, and they all work together. And so, before I begin, I do always have a few little housekeeping things that I kind of have to go over. Uh, Otherwise, I will forget. So the first thing that I want to remind you, my Facebook followers, that you can support me by sending stars. And stars help me earn money to make more content. And making more content is always better. I just can't do it all on my own. I need help sometimes with donations and things like that. So if you could send stars, I would greatly appreciate it. I also want to remind each and every one of you that this is the Anna L. Brothers Show and Podcast, Sweet Blessings. I also go live on Facebook. This is my Facebook um, page here, and you're more than welcome. It is a public page. You can go there and listen and watch some of my lives there. Also, this is my bit. I do offer sponsorships and for episodes and different events and things that's coming up. I promote those on my podcast show. If you're interested in any of those things, or you have any questions, or you just want to be a guest on my show, then this is my bit. You can go there and reach out to me there. However, you can also reach out to me on my email. So this is my email, and you can reach out to me with that as well. So you see, I go through all of these things because once I get into my mode, I forget about these things. So the most important thing, I'm also live on Instagram. I go live on Instagram on Thursdays. So this is my Instagram page. If you're interested in joining me on Thursdays on Instagram, I do my demo, my jewelry there on that day. And also the most important thing as well is to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There it is down at the bottom, strolling slowly by so you can see it. You can just possibly click on it and help me build my base on YouTube. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a brief commercial. And then when I come back, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the festive history and traditions of Thanksgiving. We'll be right back in a few moments.
The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is a magazine that embraces and celebrates the entire homeschooling experience. Our magazine is different from all the rest because we provide beneficial information and assistance in homeschooling, business, wellness, mental health, resources, and life. We encourage you to pick up a copy of our magazine today on Amazon.com by simply searching the Homeschooling Interactive Magazine. The Homeschooling Interactive Magazine is all about impacting the world through home-based learning, helping to de-stress the homeschooling experience. Get your copy from Amazon today.
Well, I am back, and I just want to say that we are in the month of November. And when you think about November, you think of last week we talked about pumpkins and autumn. We really talked about autumn and the fall season and all the beautiful colors. I won these mums behind me, and so it's two of them. I'm in a garden club, and I went there. That's why I was late. Well, I'm not really late, but I go later on one Wednesday out the month because I have another meeting as well. So these are my fall colors, as you can see, the deep, deep, deep purple or red. And so this week I am going to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving, the history of Thanksgiving, as well as our traditions. Now, what I found out, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are not the only country that celebrates Thanksgiving. Canada as well celebrates Thanksgiving. And so I am gearing all of my information this evening on the celebration of Thanksgiving in the United States. So I wanted to make that perfectly clear. Now, both of those countries, United States and Canada, I'm getting ready to pull up my slide here. Both of those countries, Canada and the United States, both celebrate Thanksgiving. However, they have different historical roots and traditions. So what I'm going to try to do this evening is to give you a brief overview of the history and traditions of Thanksgiving in the United States. So we're going to leave here and we're going to take another commercial, and we are going to come back after that commercial and talk about the history of Thanksgiving.
Well, you have any closing remarks before we head out?
Y'all, please support the movement of CTR Media Network. I'm telling you, being a part of this amazing media family, I can't go wrong, right? They have the support. They support us in all that we do. If we have questions, they take the time out to advise and mentor. So definitely check out the different plethora of shows that are on the network. I promise you, and I'm not saying this because I'm part of the family, but I promise you, you will be uplifted, inspired, educated, motivated, all the good stuff that we all need to carry ourselves out through the day. So definitely go check it out, y'all.
Awesome. I definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate it.
All right, I am back, and I am so proud to say that I am a part of the CTR Media Network, and we reach 350 million viewers in over 100 countries. So when you think about the CTR Media Network, please think about us. Think about being a guest, being a sponsor on our show, and also and I'm not just speaking to my show because we are a group. I'm talking about all of our things. So we're going to get into the Feast of History and Tradition, the story of Thanksgiving. Now, I just told you this. Thanksgiving is a holiday celebrated in the United States and Canada with different historical roots and traditions. Now, Thanksgiving history. Pilgrims and Native Americans. The American Thanksgiving traces its origins to 1621, gathering between the Pilgrim, the English settlers, who had arrived on the Mayflower, and the Wampanoag Native American in Plymouth. I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, please forgive me. In Plymouth, Massachusetts. The Pilgrims had a 3-day feast to celebrate a successful harvest. Now, it's strange that Thanksgiving did not become a national holiday officially until President Lincoln proclaimed it in 1863 during the Civil War. He did so to promote unity and gratitude during a challenging time. And gratitude, I think, is, for Facebook, not for Facebook, but for Thanksgiving, it is one of the most prolific things that can happen during the month of November, is being grateful as well. So we're going to take another little break, and then we're going to come back. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the traditions that we do during the Thanksgiving holiday. Bear with me just a few moments.
Join the She Trucking Foundation today and be a part of a supportive community of women in the trucking industry. Unlock exclusive access to valuable resources, including mentorship, educational workshops, and networking opportunities. Whether you're an experienced professional or just starting your trucking journey, She Trucking is here to empower you and help you thrive. Visit www.shetrucking.com to join us and drive your trucking career to new heights.
All righty, we are now back. So we're going to look at traditions, Thanksgiving traditions. So the first thing that comes to your mind and everyone's mind is the turkey dinner. A traditional Thanksgiving meal usually features roast turkey as the centerpiece. It is often served with stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, and a variety of various side dishes. Now, I think that people celebrate their turkey dinner in different ways. We have all of those things there, but we also have, like, I guess that would be part of the various side dishes, because we also have macaroni and cheese. We have the green bean casserole. It's quite a few other things that in our household that goes with that stuffing dress dinner, or as you can see. And then the next thing it says is pumpkin pie. So pumpkin pie is a quintessential dessert of Thanksgiving. Other pies, such as pecan and apple, are also commonly enjoyed. However, in the Black community, sweet potato pie is the quintessential dessert of Thanksgiving. We do eat pumpkin pie, but sweet potato pie is our staple in the Black community. And usually if you have never, ever had sweet potato pie, once you have it, it kind of puts the pumpkin pie down a little bit. But I have been known, and I do know other people who have made this really delicious, delicious pumpkin pies. So right now, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about Thanksgiving traditions, things that you see during the Thanksgiving season. One of those is parades. The Macy's Thanksgiving Parade in New York is a famous tradition that really includes giant helium balloons, marching bands, and celebrity performances. Many people watch the parade on television as well. So it is a very, very, Thanksgiving is a very, very, I guess you can say, busy holiday as well. Then football. So during the Thanksgiving, there is a football game. You watching football games is another tradition for many on Thanksgiving. The National Football League typically features a special set of games on Thanksgiving Day. And there are a lot of men in my family. So after Thanksgiving dinner, that's where they would go into the family room and they would sit and watch television in there while the women did whatever they were going to be doing or whatever. And then we might come back together and play some card games and, stuff like that. So to me, traditional Thanksgiving, that would be also card games. They didn't have that here, but not all families do that. But I'm just saying, in my family, we usually after dinner or whatever and watching football or whatever, we would go, we would play cards. And another thing that we used to do was that we would, sometimes we would go to the movie on the holiday. We would all decide, oh, well, let's go see a movie. And so we would go see a movie as well. It costs so much money now to go see a movie. Ooh, it's ridiculous. All right. The most important to me, giving thanks. A core tradition of Thanksgiving is to give thanks for the blessings of the past year. Count your blessings. That's why my program is called Sweet Blessings, because I am blessed and highly favored. God has been good to me, and you must learn to spread your blessings and also your gifts. And so that is what I'm doing. And so what it says is many families go around the dinner table and express what they are grateful for. So this is a season where it is important. We should be grateful for all seasons, but this one, they emphasize gratefulness. And then volunteering. Some people choose to spend Thanksgiving volunteering at shelters, food banks, or participating in charity events to help those less fortunate. So there's many, many things going on during the Thanksgiving season. So we're going to break here on volunteering. And then I'm going to come back and talk to you a little bit more on some other little things that might be happening.
Oh, my goodness, the mailman came. I hope my sweet little thing cookie's in here. I just hope it's in here. Let me see. Let me open this up. That's it. That's it. Sweet little thing cookie. That sweet little thing cookie. Oh, I'ma have me a ball now. Let me just get this right here. Little thing cookie. That sweet little thing cookie. Oh, yeah. I finally got my cookies. This sweet little thing cookies. Oh, yeah. I'ma have fun. This package kind of big, though. Man, it got a lot of cookies. Oh, yeah. This the best day ever. I'm trying to tell you, I got my cookies. I'm gonna eat these cookies and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Wait, what?
Marie, what you doing, man? You can't have those cookies right now. I'm sorry, we about to eat dinner. Once we finish dinner, then you can have those cookies. Go ahead, put them up. Go ahead, put them up.
Are you serious, bruh? I got Sweet Listeine cookies, and now I gotta wait for dinner? Fine, can I at least look at the cookies? Thank you. Oh my goodness, I have waited all this time now. I gotta do all this. Fine. Oh yeah. I got my hands on some Sweet Listeine cookies. But I can't eat them right now because bruh talking about I gotta wait to dinner. Okay, I'ma do that. But once I finish that, it's gonna be on, y'all. Wait a minute. Bruh talking about cooking some food. All this is a can of salmon and some frozen biscuit. Bruh cannot cook. I know he don't think I'ma eat this. Ain't no way. Bruh. Hey, bruh. Daddy. Where are you? You set me up, homie. You had me about to eat a can of salmon and some frozen biscuit. I'm not down with that. I want my Sweet Listeine cookies. My Sweet Listeine cookies. Carrot cook. Is this what I'm saying?
I was born by the river in a little old tent. Just like that river, I was running ever since. Marie, hey man, it ain't what not what it thinks. I'm sorry. I was just gonna eat one cookie, but I ate them all. It's not my fault, Marie.
I know better than this. You tried to set me up, homie. You had me eating that nasty food, and you ate all the cookies?
Finish him.
No, Marie. No, Marie. No.
Hey, family. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. But what did we learn today? One thing we learned is you don't mess with Marie and you don't mess with his Sweet Listeine cookies. Tell him that right, Curtis.
That's right, y'all. Don't mess with Marie and don't mess with his Sweet Listeine cookie. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry.
Well, we are back, and I wanted to talk to you about Thanksgiving traditions. That G is it's always one thing there. So, Thanksgiving is also a time for shopping. One of those days that they have for Thanksgiving is called Black Friday. And it always marks the start of the holiday shopping season. And Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. And it is known for all of the stores everywhere where they give, major sales and deals. The other one, which is called Cyber Monday, occurs the Monday after Thanksgiving, and it's an e-commerce term. Um, it's where online retailers usually offer special promotions, discounts, and sales on that day as well. So just think about all of those things, that traditions. We have quite a few traditions here in the United States. So I just want to say that it's important to note that Thanksgiving history is also associated with the displacement and mistreatment of Native Americans. And for many, the holiday is an opportunity to reflect on these historical aspects and engage in discussions about Native American cultures and issues. Thanksgiving traditions may vary from one family to another, but the theme of gratitude, togetherness, and feasting are at the heart of this holiday, like I said. So I want to thank you all for watching me. I do have some upcoming events that I would like for you to, if you're in the Chicago land area, for you to try to attend. This first event is the Handel's Messiah Part 1. It's a closing with a Christmas hymn medley. It is free. It is December 1st, 2023 at 7 p.m. It is a CD Robinson production, and the address is on the flyer here as I speak. Then the other thing that I wanted to mention to you, Blessings Community Care Clinic. It is where they optimize your health and care for all of your family's healthcare needs. This is a friend of mine, and I think it might be 3 or 4 of them got together. They're all nurses, and they got together and opened up their own place. And so the grand opening is November 16th. It hasn't opened yet. And I believe you can call now and make your appointments or whatever. But they will have their grand opening then. Blessings Community Care Clinic. It's a blessing. That's a blessing. You see how those blessings come along as we speak. All right. So let's move on. And I just want to tell you again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for attending my show. I always lead with the 3 L's. And that is to live your life to the fullest. Make sure that you are doing those type of things that basically make you happy. That's what it means by living your life to the fullest. You know you're going to have obstacles. We all have them. It is what we do with those obstacles that makes us successful. And look at a mistake as if it is a learning lesson for you. You learn something from that lesson. So the second thing is to laugh. Make sure you find some way in your life to spread a little laughter in the world, and also to laugh at yourself. It's good. It's really good for your soul. It makes you feel so much better. And then the last thing is to love. Love with all your heart. Love even those people who you have to love with a long wooden spoon because they need you. But the most important love of all is self-care love. So make sure you give yourself that. Because if you don't give it to yourself, no one else will. So self-care love. Just remember that. All righty. And so as I leave you this evening, there's a few things, a few little recognitions and things like that I would like for you to watch. So I'm going to come off of my screen and bring you over to the recognition screen.